Just to deal with the pain. I know nothing's the same, but I can't seem to change.
You know, and I don't think anybody has helped themselves more with their respective draft stocks than the way that she has performed so far in this Memorial Cup tournament. Over the past week, she has been lights out, and I've talked to at least a half dozen scouts, including Danny Lopes, who said that far and away she was the best player on the ice and at both ends of the ice, like contributing offensively and in her own end as well. And let's see how this tournament continues to play out. But she has been, without question, the best player so far in this tournament. All right, well, one stock that has not helped themselves at all, and I'm really surprised at this one because I expect... Here we go, approaching the biggest game of the year in junior hockey. The Memorial Cup Championship is on the line. And I'll tell you what, one player to watch, I think she can be the difference maker. I have loved her game so far throughout this tournament. She has been, in my eyes, the best player in this tournament. And let's see if she can continue that performance with one more big game. And if she can deliver, I think she'll likely be hoisting the Memorial Cup when it's all said and done. All right, we'll continue our pregame show here for this Memorial Cup Championship. The Holy Grail of junior hockey is on the line tonight. It's the Memorial Cup, and we've got all the action here on EA Sports. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go.
Such a huge game, maybe the biggest game for a lot of these players that they'll ever play in. But to win this tournament, what would it mean?
Well, you can feel the energy in the building. It's electric in here, James. And, I mean, it's the same for the players. It's best on best. I think coming into this tournament, you know, you want to have an individual performance so that you can elevate your draft stock. Right now, in a final game, you just want to win. That's all I think you're thinking about because it's best on best. And as you said, this could be the biggest game they ever play in.
The Wheat Kings carry it along the wall. The Blazers have it from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Coming to the slot. Turns it aside with the glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Brandon's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Over the line they come.
That's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything. That power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
The Wheat Kings strike quickly here in this one, and they're already on the board less than a minute in.
Well, that's how you start a game. I mean, some of the fans are in the corridor, and they hear the cheers, and they're not sure what happened. I mean, that's how fast it it was, James. But that's how you start a game. That's how you dictate a pace and send a message to your opponent. We're not letting you have anything tonight.
Brandon's got the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And he loses control here. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Picked up along the boards by Zellweger. The Blazers will play it in their own end. Stankoven's got it along the wing. And will get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Richie's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Kamloops wins possession right off the draw. And he takes the pass. And that shot gets caught in traffic. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Wheat Kings have it now. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Brandon's got the puck along the boards. Moves it on over to Rhodes. Takes the puck at the point. Takes a shot. He scores! And the bright lights here at the Memorial Cup shining brightly on her now.
Yeah, and it's not too much for her, James, and that's always the question with a young athlete, but she's embracing it, she's confident, she's poised, and she's been impactful right away. She makes this goal look easy from the high slot. It's a beautiful snapshot, James, but the quick release, that's what I'm talking about. She recognizes she doesn't have much time and space. The coverage is coming out. She buries it.
Well, Pounder, looking at the bench right now, is this a pat on the back or just words of encouragement?
I think it's words of encouragement, and it's also to say, hey, let's keep going. You've scored a couple quick goals and ride on the back of this momentum. Get going. Be pursuant of the puck. Hound it and find ways to generate offense. Don't take the foot off the gas.
Lots of time left in this period. The Wheat Kings have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Tries to get it over to Danielson. Kamloops takes possession along the wall. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Keefler's got it deep in the offensive end. Takes the feed at the point. Steps in front of the shot. Brandon's got it in their own zone. And here's the pass to Rhodes. Great defensive stick work on the play. Across the line along the left wall. Here's an offensive chance. Brandon's got a hold of it along the wall. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away. That's intercepted. Tries to feed it over to Richie. The Wheat Kings played along the wing. Here he is with the backhander. Kamloops has it behind the net. Quick pass over to Keefler. Into the offensive end now. Shot! Denies him with the pad. Oh, look at this chance. Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Blazers will play from the defensive zone. And he hangs on to the puck. Penalty coming up here.
Well, it's pretty obvious that it's a 2-minute minor, but he certainly didn't like it, James. He's going to contest it, but guess what? The official ain't listening.
The Blazers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
The Wheat Kings get a hold of the puck undermanned. Gets it out of his own end. Passes the puck over to Semenoff. Shot! Just wide! Brandon's gained possession along the boards. Goes right to the crease! Brandon's got it now. Here's a blast! Oh, how did he get it? Glove on net! What a stop by keepers! Stankovic's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Brandon's got it, and they're on the attack. Off target, and he takes a shot, and the goalie covers up for the whistle. Thornton's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Kamloops has it in their own end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And he takes the dish. Through center. Takes a shot. And that one's turned aside. Sends it out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that goes off the iron and stays out. And a successful clearing attempt. Knocked away by Wilson. The Wheat Kings take possession here in the open ice. And he makes the save on that play. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Danielson's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Brandon's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Coming to the front of the net. They score!
James, I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. That's a great goal, James. She's in that low zone slot area. She doesn't have much room at all. That quick flip of the wrist, and the puck's in the net. Natural goal scorer.
Well, nice little moment on the bench here with the coach and the rookie, and, you know, she deserves it, Cheryl.
She really does, and I expect that her next shift, she'll have a lot of jump as well. Why? Because her confidence is growing. Because she had the earlier conversation with the coach. There was a clear, defined expectation that was communicated, James, and she answered the call. And guess what? The coach reminded her that she did it perfectly.
Moves the puck behind the net and makes the routine save. Kamloops has the puck. Quick pass to Barrows. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And she's knocked down to the ice and loses the puck. The Blazers take possession in the neutral zone. Bankier's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here. Danielson's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Kamloops has a short 5-on-3 advantage.
An opportunity to right the ship here on the power play after giving up that shorty earlier.
Redirected off a stick. Makes the save. Oh, what a save as he denies him again. Hoper's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Quick feed to Masters. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Let's it go. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Thornton's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Kamloops has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Takes the feed. The Blazers take it across the line. Great reach with the poke check. The Wheat Kings will kill off a few extra seconds now. They move the puck out of harm's way. Kamloops looks to get things going now with the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Tries to the crease. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes a save.
The Blazers take it along the wing. Pokes it away in his own end. Brandon's penalty killers get a hold of it. A chance to clear. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's 1. You kill valuable time. That's 2. And now 3, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Quick shot! He's aside the slap shot. Wow! Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. And they win the defensive zone face-off. The Blazers gain control of the puck against the wall.
Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that 3rd call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
The Blazers have a brief 5-on-3 looming.
They've got to attack and drive. They've still got an opportunity to hit strike, not just once, but possibly twice. They've got to find a way to get it to the net.
Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Through center along the wing. Danielson's out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. And that pass attempt is deflected. Nice job to escape the zone. Moves the puck across to Bakier. Skates to the crease. The Wheat Kings take it across the blue line. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Fires it! Nothing! Taken along the wall by Bakier. Great save from in tight.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Looking to break out here on the power play. From the left side, they gain the zone. Puts it on net. Turned aside. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Thornton's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scooped up along the wall by Zellweger. The Wheat Kings will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And they manage to clear it. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Good use of the body on the play. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Stakehoven's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Quick pass to Brandwood. Overload on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
The Blazers are in transition. The power play looking anything but as they give up a short-handed goal with both teams back now at even strength. Wilson's getting called for tripping on the play. The power play unit goes right back to work.
When you're struggling on your power play, you got to get your shots through. Net front presence, take away the eyes of the goaltender. And when there's a rebound, you have to find a way to convert on a second or third opportunity.
And they get the puck out. The Blazers scoop it up along the boards. Kiefler's got the puck in his own zone. Shot! Denies him! Slick feed. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Kamloops has possession of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Kiefler. A chance in front! How did he stop that one?
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Kamloops has possession of it now. Hofer's got it in the defensive end. gives him a whack, and the officials are going to call this one. Here comes the call.
He needs to find a way to manage his emotions here because they're creeping into his game. That's a second penalty he's taken this period.
The Blazers roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3.
With a long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. Coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive and attack. You have to move it or you have to fire it.
Thornton's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Wheat Kings win the draw here in their own end. Handles the pass. Denies him in close. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Blazers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. From point blank. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. Brandon's got the puck shorthanded. Rhodes plays it now. The Blazers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Bankier's got it against the boards. Here's a chance. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Puck skips into the bench and will get a reset. Thornton's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Kamloops takes possession off the draw. Great pressure with the stick. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Chance right in front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. The Blazers gain control of the puck. Slides the puck ahead to Hofer. Wilson's penalty has expired, but they remain shorthanded, and he joins the kill. Makes it look easy with the stop. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Kamloops takes hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that's poked away by Hofer. Down the right side and into the zone. There's a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Blazers have it against the wall. Hofer's lugging the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing.
Danielson's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And that's out of the zone. And he takes the feed. Penalty has expired. You've got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. And the ice has been tilted to this point. 3-0 is where we sit right now. The Wheat Kings gain possession along the wall. Brandon's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. Sends a pass over. Long jam in front. That's broken up. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
You can see the frustration as he slams the penalty box door, James. That's his second of the period, and he knows he's put his team in a bad spot.
The Blazers send their man advantage unit out once more.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Here's a chance! And he makes the save. The Wheat Kings gain possession of the defensive zone. Works it across to Wilson. The Wheat Kings looking against the half wall. Glove save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Stankoven's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Thornton's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Keeper. From one point man to another. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Thornton's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Here's a shot, and there's the save of the play. Brandon's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Wilson. Snaps it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Kamloops with possession in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Seminoff. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Bakier. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Kamloops has it near the wall. Nice zone entry on the left side. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And a nice save there as play continues. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Brandon's got possession while undermanned. The Blazers have it now. Barrows takes the puck into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Shuts him down. The Wheat Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That tripped right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
5-on-3 man advantage looms, but time is certainly on the penalty-killing unit side here.
A short 5-on-3, James. You got to win this face-off. Possession is key. If it goes 200 feet the other way, you've just killed your opportunity.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Hoper's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Wheat Kings take possession off the face-off. From the point, they take control of it. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Takes it into the slot. There's another consecutive save.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Handles it along the blue line. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Stankoven's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Nice save from point-blank range. Looking to get it out, and they get the job done. The Blazers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Fires it on net. Big save in front.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Seminoff's 2-on-1. Here we go. Here's a shot. Oh, fantastic save, and crushes the rock. Danielson's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Hoper's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Brandon's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Puck clears the zone. The Blazers take over on possession. Takes the feed up ahead. Takes a shot and kept that one out of the net. Here's a short pass to Barrows. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play.
Thornton's penalty is almost expired.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
PK is a skill set, James. You have to have the ability to read and anticipate, and they did an effective job, and they got some huge opportunities.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Brandon's got the puck.
Rhodes is so difficult to contain tonight. She's already got 2 goals in the game, and you know she's going to drive the net for the hat trick.
Puck scooped up by Stankoven. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. The Blazers played along the boards. The Wheat Kings gain possession. Pass to Rhodes. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Stankoven's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Here they come on the attack. A chance! Oh, what a slick stop by keeper.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Blazers would love to go into this first intermission all evened up as they trail here despite outshooting the opposition. Here he is from the slot! Oh, what a save in front! The Blazers move the puck in the defensive zone. The Wheat Kings scoop it up along the boards. Brandon's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick feed to Danielson. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Blazers have it from their own end. Sends it quickly to Semenoff. Kamloops steps inside. Shot! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-0 is where we sit. The Blazers take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Wheat Kings take possession in the defensive end. Brandon's looking to break out. From center they get into the attacking area. Reaches out and uses the stick. Slides the puck across to Banquier. The Blazers take it along the wall. And he gets in front of that. Brandon's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Centering feed. And that goes off a stick and off target. Here he is in front. And that's blocked from someone in front. Slides the puck over. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Plays the puck up ahead. Brandon's got a hold of the puck now. Sends the pass over. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And another big save on the play.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
Kamloops has certainly had the shoot-first mentality tonight, and yet they still find themselves trailing here late in the first. Danielson's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that's blocked away. Brandon's in transition. And that's picked off. And he slides it quickly to Kiefler. Shot! Snagged with the glove by Keeper. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Blazers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Takes a shot. Wide of the net, he missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
Quick pass to Danielson. That makes the save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Getting into the later stages of this period, it has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. Takes the puck. Takes a shot. Slapped frame. Blocked in traffic.
Brandon's players are buying into a collective team effort here in the defensive zone, really clogging up the middle of the ice, deflecting to the perimeter, but most importantly, blocking shots during playoff hockey.
The Blazers get a hold of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick shot! What a chance, but can't finish!
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Brandon's got the puck against the boards. Fires it! Oh, great reflex pad stop by keeper! The Blazers would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. Danielson's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Here's a chance! She scores! There's a hat-trick, and it's about to reach Chapeau!
It's Randy Chapeau's all right. I mean, when she got that second goal, you knew that she was chomping at the bit. She was hungry around the net to get number 3. Well-deserved. The Hattie is all hers. She's in that prime scoring area, gets it on the backhand, corrals it nicely, and has the ability to get that bottom hand real strong on it. Goaltender can't read it.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Danielson's won the draw. Brandon's got him across the line. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, he's going to find his butt attached to the bench. I mean, there's a lack of discipline here. Frustration and multiple penalties called on him.
The face-off circle, they'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Thornton's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Brandon's won the draw. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Quick pass across to Bakier. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. Brandon's penalty killers get a hold of it. Picked up along the wall by Thornton. Brandon's on the attack. Puts it on net. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
So how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. You have time and space. Take advantage with a shorty. So what do you do, James? I mean, your starting goaltender's out of the net. Your relievers come in and has just gotten peppered. Now you got to look to one another and say, man, what do we do next? There isn't a third goaltender. Guess what? The team has to pony up, be accountable in front of them.
Well, we're approaching the moment of truth here in this one tonight, and the coach imploring the rookie to what, Cheryl?
Well, telling the rookie to make sure that they take care of the puck. Safety first here when you're protecting a lead, and sometimes it's just a little reminder to the rookie, hey, sometimes you got to put the puck in deep.
The Wheat Kings are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Brandon's gained possession along the boards. Toss to the front. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Great heads-up play with the stick by Stankoven. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Big opportunity coming up with a 5-on-3 man advantage.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit. Sometimes a shot does that. What it does, they react to the shot and the rebound. Guess what? Open lanes.
Puts it in deep. Brandon's got it behind the net. Masters has it in the defensive end. Moves it to Stankoven. Brandon's got the puck shorthanded. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Thornton's side still shorthanded here as they slide in for the faceoff. Hofer's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Receives the pass. Takes the pass. The Wheat Kings have possession shorthanded. Danielson's back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. Pokes the puck away. The Wheat Kings gain control of the puck. Sends it over to Hofer. Moves the puck. Big time stop. Grabbed along the board by Kiefler. Risky play, but pokes it away. Brandon's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. In close! Scores! Popping bottles for Selly!
What a shot! That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. Oh, you could just feel this one coming, couldn't you, James? I mean, they're on the power play, and what an effective one it was. I mean, they are pressuring all over the ice. Even when they lose it, they are first on retrieval, just hounding it, and they wore the PK unit down. They looked for their moment, and they converted.
Handles the puck. Shot! And makes the save. Kamloops looks to break out in their own end. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Brandon's moving it along the wing. Centering pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Kamloops is across the blue line. Here's a chance. No room for that one to get through. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Here's a shot. Scores!
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
The Wheat Kings look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
Pass back to the point. Here's a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Big save by the goaltender once again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Brandon's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Great little puck check by the goaltender there.
Eric's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
They've got numbers here. Here's a shot. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Wheat Kings are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
And a great read to turn that play aside. Fires it on net. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build off that last shift.
Kamloops has been chasing the game all night, but they finally have something go their way.
When you're chasing the game, you don't always have the puck, and it can be deflating, so that's a positive in the right direction.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Blazers pick up steam and are on the attack. The Wheat Kings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Moves it in front. And it's blocked. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And that shot dies in traffic. And that's broken up. The Wheat Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Played big in the moment there. Kamloops moves it quickly along the wing. Great poke check on the reach. Hard hit frees up the puck. And he takes the pass. Ritchie's taking it from his own end. Up along the wing. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, what a stop by Ernst. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Kamloops brings the puck in from center. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here we go, 2-on-1. Slides it across. Oh, they can't find each other, and that's a missed opportunity. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Blazers win the draw. Picked up along the boards by Banquier. Picks up the puck in his own end. Tosses it to Semenoff. Kamloops plays it along the wing. Oh, a clutch save!
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Brandon's got it against the boards. Centering feed! And she opts to look for a better play here. Kamloops gains a hold of it. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Moves it quickly over to Brandwood. Here's a shot. Plaid save. He's on it tonight. And there's another stop.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Kamloops takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Here's a short pass to Kiefler. Brandon's got it in their own zone. Takes it to the net. And a beautiful stop by the glove. Kamloops has the puck in their own end. And he takes the dish. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Moves into the slot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. The Blazers win the defensive zone faceoff. Now he takes it over the line. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. Brandon's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Centering feed! And that's stopped. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a faceoff. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Driving right to the front. Denies that opportunity.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Banquier. Here's the chance. Makes it, and he scores!
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Brandon's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. The Blazers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it over to Banquier. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Now you can see the coach look skyward on that third call of the period. They know that they got to get back to even strength and get some kind of offense generated. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. Quick feed to Kiefler. Takes the feed. Wrists one. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Blazers gain possession in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Wheat Kings will kill off a few extra seconds now. And they clear that puck. Kamloops gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Looks to make a play over to Wilson. And they'll dump it in. Zellweger stick handling in his own zone. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Big play inside the defensive zone. And they send it down the ice. And now it's grabbed by Thornton. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Quick pass to Wilson. Slick feed. And he had the answer on that play. Into the offensive end now. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Brandon's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Oh, quick save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Danielson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Kamloops takes possession off the faceoff. For point blank! Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Stopped by the goaltender. The Blazers get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength. Stones him in front.
You know how often that this PK has been practiced together, and you know that the coach is liking this. Every time they go out there, they know exactly what they're doing. They're reading off one another, and you have to have chemistry when you're playing on a PK unit.
From the scores! No surprise who it is as she finishes. Sure, this is unbelievable again.
We've lost track of how many goals she scored here. I mean, she's playing with such confidence. She's buzzing all around the ice, and she's attacking. You know when the puck's on her stick, she's taking the shot tonight. Well, she's got the grit and determination to fight for that inner slot area, James. And when she gets there, she makes no mistake as she gets a quick snapper off to beat the goalie.
Brandon's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Moves it to Stankoven, and he throws it wide of the net.
Oh, this is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chances, James, and this just seems like a waste when he misses wide.
Beats the puck over. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Brandon's got it in the offensive zone. Devastating collision against the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. What a club save by Ernst.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Kamloops has it in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Banquier. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Fantastic save! Brandon's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Takes a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Banquier. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Angles it over to Stankoven. Kamloops is in the offensive zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Handles the pass. The Wheat Kings will play it in their own end. And he takes the feed. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Ernst's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Kamloops moves ahead with the puck. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. The Wheat Kings gain possession. Slides it diagonally to Ritchie. And he takes the feed. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Throws it in. Brandon's got the puck. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Moves it quickly over to Danielson. Here's a shot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Brandon's got the puck inside the offensive zone. To the front! The Blazers look to start the transition game. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Danielson's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And there's the save! Kamloops takes hold of the puck. Brandon's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. And that one's turned aside.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Brandon's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. And a strong effort on that play. Shot! Oh, and he rings the post!
Brandon's been working hard around the net, James, and they're getting a lot of shot opportunities, but they're not fine shooting here, and they're hitting a lot of posts.
And it's a quick pass to Semenoff. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Quick shot! Denies him with the pad. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Kamloops has a little revitalization plan going here after that goal.
I think it's going to take a lot more for them to be revitalized as they continue to punch, but you got that goal. It's a positive in the right direction, but it's not enough. They have to use the runway they have to execute and get a way back in the game.
The Wheat Kings have it now. Danielson's got the puck. On the backhand! Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle to swat it away.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Wheat Kings will play it from the defensive. Let's move to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. From the right side, they gain the zone. Kamloops will play the puck from the corner. Here he is, wristed on net, and that's blocked. Back to the blue line. Takes a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. The Wheat Kings gain possession along the wall. She handles the pass. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Sends the pass over. Great save from in tight. Takes the feed. Fires it! Oh, saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now!
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Brandon's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Looks to set up at the point now. And a quick save on that one. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Brandon's gained the line and into the zone. Slides the puck over. Stopped by the blocker. Here's a shot. A game of inches, and he puts it on the inside of the post.
The Wheat Kings continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent, and this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their field. They get the lane, they attack, and shoot. This one was off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion.
The Blazers take possession. That opportunity's rejected. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Wheat Kings have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And he's taken down the official's arm. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Oh, that's poked away in the offensive zone by Danielson. Sends the pass over. Denies him in close. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
I think he had more time than he thought he had, James, and he's in perfect scoring area, and he just sends it wide. That might have been over rotation.
Keepler's got the puck in his own zone. They get it out of the defensive end. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Danielson. Puts it on net. Score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Let's have another look at this, James. Yep, there it is. I mean, look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on the power play, and as a result, they score.
The Wheat Kings continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity, and I mean, they just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
Brandon's got possession of the puck. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Passes over to Zellweger. Quick feed to Hofer. Steps into the offensive end. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Brandon's moving it up the ice. Shot! Love save made by Ernst. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Wheat Kings have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. Danielson's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Ernst. Burroughs is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. And here comes the judgment from the official.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Kamloops is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Although the power play hasn't been great, it has converted. To convert again, they're going to have to find a way to create those openings, get the coverage outside of the dots, and find a way to capitalize.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Kamloops looks to get things going now with the puck. Semenov's got it along the wing. And the puck departs the zone. Quick pass to Semenov. Drives to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Now a quick pass to Wilson. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And the puck leaves the zone. The Blazers scoop it up along the boards. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Pelletier. And he's got that one. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Danielson's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Wheat Kings win it. Kamloops takes possession at center. The Blazers looking against the half wall. Shot! That goes off the post and stays out.
Kamloops didn't get the start they wanted in this game, and they're certainly not getting the finish. As indicated right there, they get an opportunity on net, and it hits the pipe and out.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And the save. The Wheat Kings will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Keepler's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's get the official decision.
When you're the culprit and you're going to the box for the second time in one period, you recognize that you've also compromised your team here. It's a team sport, and man, they're not happy right now.
Kamloops with a 5-on-3 advantage here on their special teams. Brandon's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And the puck clears the zone. Kamloops plays it against the boards. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Blazers have it in the offensive zone. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out.
Well, fortunate for him that these masks are made so well nowadays because he just got his bell rung.
There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number, and we've got period number 3 next.
Don't forget to check out our top 10 moments in hockey history. You can find them on our website, voted on by you, our fans.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Kamloops wins the opening faceoff, and they go right back to work here on the man advantage. Goes right to the crease. Ritchie's out of the box, but they're still shorthanded as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. Stankoven's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Wheat Kings start with the puck in their own end. Puck grabbed by Banquier. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Thornton's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Brandon's got a hold of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. The Blazers play it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Stankoven. Denies him! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Thornton's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Blazers win the face-off. Good check, frees the puck up. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And the puck is cleared.
You can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Takes a shot, and that one's denied. The Blazers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, he gets all that one with the pad. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Kamloops wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Right in front with the shot. Pass save. Oh, he got all of that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Jostled off the puck. The Wheat Kings have it now. With the backhander. Blocked in traffic. Kamloops has the puck. Brandon's penalty is now expired.
When you're feeling it, James, and that's another effective PK. You don't get much better than that, and it's all about read and reacting. They did an excellent job.
Puck picked up in the open ice, and they keep the pressure on. Puck moved over to Horford. Takes the pass. On the attack along the boards, and he slides it quickly to Keefler. Stones him with the blocker. The Wheat Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's the pass. Stones, and they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Brandon's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
The Wheat Kings will play it in their own end. Carries it in. Gaining steam here on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save there! The Wheat Kings are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. With the stop. The Wheat Kings gain control of the puck. Big stop by the keeper. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Brandon's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. And they win the draw here in their own end. Here's a short pass to Masters. Moves the puck. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Wheat Kings grab possession of the puck. The Blazers take possession in the defensive end. Handles the puck. And he takes the pass. Puts it on net. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. Denies him again. He gets that one too.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. They get a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Danielson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it.
He scores! Shoots on the rebound and makes it count.
Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
The Wheat Kings are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times.
He scores! There's the hat trick, and let it rain, Chapeau!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau's is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way. Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
Brandon's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Can't get it to go. Bethier's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They got to find a way to play even strength.
The Blazers send their man advantage unit out once
finishes. And you know, these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Dishes it to Kiefler. Cutting to the slot. And that one's stopped. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Blazers win that offensive zone faceoff. Oh, excellent play and goal there!
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Kamloops has possession of it now. Stankoven's got it in the defensive end. Skates to the crease. Big save in front.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Here's a chance. Gets in front of it. Knocked away. The Blazers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Here's a shot. And he catches that one with the glove. Thornton's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Kamloops will go to work here in the offensive end. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Rhodes gets a hold of the puck in the corner. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Through center along the wing. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Brandon's got the puck in the defensive end. Kamloops has it in their own zone. Well, it's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
Anytime you're shorthanded, you're compromised, but this time it's even furthermore because the best PK is in the box. He had a shorty earlier in the game.
Kamloops has a short 5-on-3 advantage.
Short 5-on-3 here, on the stick, off the stick. You're not going to have a lot of time to move the coverage, so driving it towards the net and crashing it is key.
And they get that puck down the ice. Danielson's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed as he joins the kill. Scores! Oh, a huge goal here, Cheryl.
For another short-handed goal, James. I mean, the opponent is looking nervous with the puck on that power play, and they recognize it, and they attack, and they're rewarded for their efforts.
Brandon's added yet another one here to the total tonight. I mean, what a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Takes a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Across the line from center. Cuts to the paint. Big time stop. Grabbed along the board by Kiefler. Oh, wow, stuffs the game. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Danielson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blazers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Makes it look easy with the stop. The Blazers gain control of the puck against the wall. Let's see what the officials are calling.
You can almost hear the size on the bench as that third penalty within the frame has been called here, James. A tough position as they can't get any rhythm going on their bench.
Kamloops has lots of time for this 5-on-3.
What an opportunity, a long 5-on-3 here, and this can turn the momentum, switch the entire game in their favor. They have to find a way to execute.
And makes the save. Brandon's looking to break out. And the puck clears the zone. Kamloops has it near the wall. The Blazers have it from their own end. Coben swooping in on the attack. Denies him with the pad. Kamloops has possession of the puck. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Picked up along the boards by Thornton. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Quick feed to Rhodes. Kamloops tries to break out from their own end. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Hofer's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. With possession along the wall. Oh, that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. The Wheat Kings offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Oh, what a save in front. Quick shot. Oh, what another save.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And now he moves it quickly to Barrows. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Shot! Oh, and he can't bury that one!
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
The Blazers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Blazers take it across the blue line. Shot! And that's just wide of the net. I'm sure he'll want that one back.
Well, he certainly will, James, but not a lot of room out there trying to get it off quickly. And as a result, just misses.
Takes a shot! And we got a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Brandon's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Hofer's won the draw inside his own end. Kiefler's carrying it ahead. Quick shot! Oh, a clutch save! From the right side, takes the pass. Quick pass to Rhodes. And he totally whiffs on that one. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Hofer's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Nice save from point-blank range. Kamloops with possession in their own zone. Brandon's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot! And there's a glove save on the play. Brandon's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Wrist one inside! Oh, save on the play!
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
The Wheat Kings take possession here inside the offensive zone. Snaps it on net! Oh, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save!
Hard hit, sends her down to the ice and frees the puck. And he takes the dish. The Wheat Kings move to the offensive zone. Fires the house! Scores! She does it again! What a night!
That's a magical night, the ones you kind of dream of. A number of goals going in, James. Game plan, get her the puck. That's a good goal, James. She's in that low zone slot area. She doesn't have much room at all. That quick flip of the wrist and the puck's in the net. Natural goal scorer.
The Wheat Kings are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're patting the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Burrows is hauled down. The official's arm is up. Let's get the call here.
This is a frustrating situation, James. Just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Zone. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Moves the puck up to Bakier. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Puts it on net, and that's off target as it hits a body. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Tries to feed it over to Stankoven. Here they come on the attack. Shot! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Moves it over to Stankoven. Cuts to the front. Shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Danielson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Off the face-off, they take the puck. They clear the zone. Over the line they come. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. The Wheat Kings take it along the wing and manages to clear the zone. Kamloops takes hold of the puck. Stankoven's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a chance. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. And that one's turned away. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Taken along the wall by Semenoff. Right off the side of the net. Puck picked up by Zellweger. Moves it to Semenoff. And he had an answer with that save. Standing by, Carlin Bade with her own thoughts on the head-to-head matchup tonight.
Rhodes was able to affect the score sheet, and when you do that, you definitely stand out. I've liked her game tonight, guys.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. That's not going to fool them.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Brandon's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Danielson's won it in their own end. Brandon's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And he makes a save on that play. There's another great save.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And let's see what the call is.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
The Blazers once again send out their power play unit.
Although the power play hasn't been great, it has converted. To convert again, they're going to have to find a way to create those openings, get the coverage outside of the dots, and find a way to capitalize.
Trying to clear from the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Kamloops looks to get things going now with the puck. Brandon's got it now. Takes a shot. And he keeps that one out. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Stankoven's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. Slides it quickly to Banquier.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, goodness, what a save by Ernst. Takes the feed at the back end. Here we go, 2-on-1. In on the attack. Shoots. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Thornton's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Brandon's got possession while undermanned. Steps inside. She handles the feed. They score! Now how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
Brandon's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Denied that one. Trying to get it out of danger. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Moves it to the middle. And scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Power play strikes, James, and that's excellent movement along the perimeter and just waiting for your time to get it to the middle of the ice and execute. That's a great slot shot.
The Blazers are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Taken by Zellweger. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. And now it's grabbed by Ritchie. There's a shot. Oh, what a save by Ernst. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Blazers have it from the corner. Slides it back to the blue line. And that goes off a player. Moves it quickly over to Ritchie. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Wheat Kings have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Brandon's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Wheat Kings have it against the wall. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. Turned aside. Brandon's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Great pass from off the right side. Takes a shot, and he gets just enough to keep it out. Moves it to the middle. Another pass. What shot. Barrows works the puck in his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. The Wheat Kings have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. The Blazers gain possession. Brandon's got the puck in their own end. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Brandon's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. The Wheat Kings are on the attack. Slip feed. Fantastic save! Ernst's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Blazers come up with a defensive zone draw. Handles the pass. Kamloops looks to break out in their own end. The Wheat Kings have it now. Brandon's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, and it goes off his glove. Shot! Oh, wow, another great stop. And he takes the feed. Too much traffic in the lane. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. Tremendous work on the offensive end. Oh, that misses the net. Here's a shot. Blocked. And there's the save. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. The Wheat Kings gain control of it. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. And the defense come away with it here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Semenov's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. Let's see the call here.
Well, this game is in hand. It's in check, and they've got a comfortable lead. So this penalty is not having an impact.
Special teams.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. And man, has it been effective.
The Blazers gain possession along the wall. Kamloops has it in the defensive end. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Shot! Scores! And the power play comes up big again.
I love the various options that they have on their power play, James. Once the PK adjusts for one, they hit the other. The style of goaltending has changed so much over the years, James, and you can see that he drops right to his knees here in the butterfly position, trying to make himself as big as possible. But unfortunately, the shooter is able to put it by.
Kamloops has to figure out how to build off that now, Cheryl.
Yeah, momentum is only good, James, when you can build on it. If it just stays there static and nothing happens, guess what? It goes the other way. So this next shift is critically important. The time is not on their side, so they have to find a way to counter quickly and provide a much-packed punch.
Here's a chance! He scores! And he completes the hat trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
The Blazers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Keefler's got it against the boards. A centering feed! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Feeds it on over to Danielson. Brandon's got a hold of it along the wall. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. She takes the feed. Good hit to knock the puck loose. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Blazers gain possession in their own end. The Wheat Kings scoop it up along the boards. Coughs it up on the play. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Brandon's got it in their own zone. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Brandon's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Kamloops goes to work in the offensive zone. Too much congestion in front. Brandon's moving it along the wing. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Blazers gain control of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Semenoff. Scooped up along the wall by Banquier. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. The Wheat Kings play it along the boards. Makes the save. Back to the point it goes. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Let's get the call.
James, we were hoping to beat the crowd home, but the refs call this penalty, and this game's pretty much over. I mean, it's inconsequential, isn't it?
Team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And with just seconds to spare, they're about to win the Memorial Cup. That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night. And a tremendous accomplishment as they are Memorial Cup champions. This might be the biggest moment for most of these players here, Cheryl. Wow.
Yeah, young athletes that get it done might be the biggest game of their lives, and it's a deserved honor.
What a moment here on the ice. A childhood dream realized for a group of teammates. But I really feel for that other end of the ice right now, Cheryl.
Well, it's something that everyone gravitates to. You want to watch the ending. You want to watch the emotion of the celebration with the victorious team who wins it all. And then on the other side, your heart kind of tugs and pulls toward the team that's been defeated because you know they wanted it as bad. They just didn't execute.
You've been a victor in big moments, and you've fallen in big moments. What does a moment like this mean here?
Well, I mean, your opponent has given you everything they had, so it's showing respect for your opponent in that handshake line. Sometimes it's just a look in the eye, sometimes it's a pat on the shoulder, and sometimes it's nothing. But you gotta do it. It's part of the game.
Tremendous victory, tremendous accomplishment. Now it's time to celebrate.
It is time to celebrate. Now remember what a sports psychologist had once said to me. He said, excellence is abnormal. You know what that means? There is only one winner. A nice reminder that it is so difficult to become a champion. Well, they have the bond forever now.
One of the great hockey traditions, the celebratory, passing the trophy around, and here we go.
And even we're smiling, James, because we can feel the energy. We can see it on their faces, the cheers, the johns all around them. And for me, it's the anticipation of the next player waiting to hoist it.
And here they go for the team photo. Cheryl, you've done a few of these group shots. What does it mean to have these moments?
Well, it's so emotional, right, James? It's not scripted. You just get down on the ice, you feel it, you just won the championship, and the dream has come true. So you can imagine the feeling that's going through everyone's body. Now you're all together, collected on the ice. I say they're having a ton of fun.
And congratulations to the Memorial Cup champions, and look no further than her performance here on the ice. She was incredible, dominant, both ends of the ice, and I don't think the opposition really had an answer to try to slow her down in any way, shape, or form, and she rolled through all night, and guess what? Beautiful image of her hoisting the Memorial Cup. Congratulations to the team, and well-deserved on her part. What a remarkable story. We're going to continue our post-game coverage here in the Memorial Cup next.
Kinda like it, gets me excited. The sound of giants, we can't keep this quiet. I kinda like it, gets me excited. Let's start a riot, we could start a riot. Say what you want. There's a great big world and a billion of us, so say what you love. If it's money you need and your pockets are shut, then run to the club. I'm buying around, all the queens are in town tonight. So dress to the nines. And if luck is on your side, then take a shot and sign on the dotted line. Oh, I kinda like it, gets me excited.
Based on my final draft rankings on the heels of this Memorial Cup, I've got her going awfully high. I thought she was absolutely phenomenal during the Memorial Cup. She had big games, big moments, took over the game, controlled the pace at times, and I can't imagine any scout that would think negatively on her or her game based on what we saw. At a time that you want to see somebody perform at their best when it matters most. The spotlight's the most intense, the pressure is at its most intense, and she was the best of them all, in my opinion. All right, still to come here on the show, we'll dive into the story. I can tell you that the Chicago Blackhawks had a sit-down meeting with her during the Combine, and just more of a conversation, as a lot of organizations will do with countless players during the Combine, but that's one I can report, that she did meet with the Chicago Blackhawks organization. Okay, time for a quick break. We'll share more tidbits and more news. And I do know that she had a chance to speak with the Ducks organization and get a chance to get up close and personal, get a sense of what they're all about, and also what the Ducks are all about, or what she's all about in the eyes of them, and whether or not she's a good fit. So we'll see where the ultimate chips fall come draft day. straight-up player who can make an immediate impact on a team in the National Hockey League. She is going to go high from what I see from her, and I can't even begin to tell you how many games I called of her this year. But she can skate, she can score, she can play in her own end. She is a high-impact player, and in my opinion, she will be one of the top picks in the NHL draft when her name is called. Here we go. It's almost the time to make it all happen, and I'm telling you, her name will be one of the first called on the Razor, she's got to feel good about hearing her name. What's that like anyway, getting drafted?
Well, it's the realization of what your whole life's been about to this time. I mean, for her, she's battled and grown and become a better player. Here she is drafted in the NHL.
Now, my spies down at the rink told me that she went into the arena the other day to kind of get a look at some of the fitness facilities, the training facilities that the team has. And, man, she's got to be like a kid in the candy store. Wouldn't you think, Ray?
Of course, James. I mean, like, you go into a locker room a million times in your life, but not like this. Not a professional one. Not when you're on the verge of starting your professional career. She must have been thrilled.
Do you think they would have had her name already up there in the locker room?
Yeah, I think they probably do, and if they haven't, it's coming along really quickly. Look, you've written your name in your life forever. You know how it's spelled, you know how it looks. It never looks this beautiful as when you see it above a stall in a professional locker room. It is the start of your dream coming true.
I think there's probably at least an opportunity to kind of shake some of those nervous butterflies once you've finally been drafted by the organization. But I do know that she had a chance to catch up with the general manager, and she officially got that, hey, welcome to the team, right? Welcome to a part of the organization. Hey, here's the fact. The organization took a chance on her. They believed in her enough to draft her, and the general manager ultimately has to make that. They have to make that decision. They have to live with it. It ultimately falls on their choice, on their shoulders, with their name on it, and she's now part of that draft class, and she had that opportunity to connect with the general manager and get a sense of it. You know that she's got talent, right? Scouts obviously fully agree. She was a top 10 pick here in the NHL draft. Now what a lot of people wonder is, can she stick? Can she make that jump to the National Hockey League right now? From what I've seen from her, she's got the skill set to do it. She's going to have a big-time camp to show that she's ready to play at this level, but based on everything that I've seen in her game, she tells me that she wants. And a lot of people looking now at sort of the websites and trying to figure out, okay, let's take a look at the roster and the impact and the contract, as she has now signed her ELC with her entry-level contract in the National Hockey League. And so how does this all play out, right? And you've got that window now to try to maximize those early years where, from a contract standpoint, it is very cap-friendly, at least for now. Even if she hits the bonuses, this will be a good number if she's living up to the hype. All right, still to come, we will check in with our cap.
The stage was set. I wonder
bring it back to the team here for a second, because when you talk about this team, there is a hierarchy in terms of your veterans and your rookies and some of the young players. And, you know, I think there's a pretty good chemistry with this team. And I know some of the media members asking about, asking her how can she endear herself more to players and teammates within the room. I think probably the simple answer is just be the best version of yourself on the ice. Hustle, be tenacious, create, help the team win. That's how you win friends. That's how you make a lot of friends in the room on your team, right? If you're delivering, if you're over-delivering. And then the other idea is to buy pizza. Because you know who likes pizza? Everybody! Time for a quick break. We got a lot more coming. Stick around. Optimism abounds on the ice tonight as it's the first preseason game on the schedule. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. Puck is dropped and preseason is underway, and we're one step closer to opening night. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Strome's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Takes it to the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Golden Knights win the draw. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Ducks have it from their own end. And now it's to Strome. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Poked away in the offensive zone by Strome. And that pass is redirected. Here's a shot. Great read on the block. Denies him on the play. Picked up along the wall by Strome. There's back-to-back saves. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Vatrano. Chance in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Ducks have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Grabbed along the board by Carrick. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Reimer.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Gaudet's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Moves it to the middle. Takes a blast. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And that carries off a stick. Across the line along the left wall. And that's a great hits-up play by Achari. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. Achari stick handling in his own zone. Great reach with the poke check by Meloche. Fires it into the offensive zone. Vegas will play it from behind the net. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Takes a shot and makes the save. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Turns it aside with the glove. Moves the puck over to Achari.
Terry's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Now he takes it over the line. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Vegas wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. He scores! Jonathan Toews!
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Vegas jumps out to a 1-0 lead just like that moments into this one.
Well, I love the sense of urgency in the game. You know that they were dialed in right from puck drop, James. They had the fast few steps and strides, and they were first on the puck, and hounding it results in that goal.
Amadia's taking it from his own end. Here they come on the rush. Sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Toews in the corner now. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Pahal. Vegas moves it quickly along the wing. And the puck leaves the zone. The Ducks have it now. Here's a short pass to Rhodes. Rocked him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Nice job tying up his opponent. Puck grab by Marchessault. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Pahal's got the puck. Now a quick pass to White. Quick shot! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Anaheim's got it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Leeson. The Ducks carried along the wall. Oh, blocker save and an absolute beaut. Anaheim's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And he makes the save on that play.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Oh, saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Vegas is across the line and on the attack. And he slides it quickly for Marchessault. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Anaheim's had the scoring opportunities, but they still find themselves behind in the first. Vegas wins the draw here in the offensive zone. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Ducks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Pahal's lugging the puck. Quick pass to Carrier. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Anaheim's got it along the wall. Drives it to the crease. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top by the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be continue to attack. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Golden Knights take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Vegas has it against the half wall. Great reflexes as he comes up with the pad save. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Anaheim's won the draw. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Feeds the puck over to Vatrano. Fires it. Way too much congestion blocks that. A shot. Oh, what a great glove save on the play. Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Anaheim's won the draw. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Vegas is taking possession off the draw on their own end. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. Taken along the wall by Taves. Amadio's got the puck in his own zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Intercepted at center by Strome. Drives to the sweet spot. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Steps in front of that one. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. And now he moves it quickly to the lock. There's another consecutive save. They are winning scores. There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter. But what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Anaheim's gone in front by one here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
Well, it's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James. And they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to continue to press. Know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want. Listen, their opponent is vulnerable these next two shifts. They need to respond accordingly.
Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
The Ducks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Puck scooped up by McGinn. Quick stop by Reimer. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Ducks are getting penalized for slashing. Looks like the young rookie is getting some instructions from her head coach here before play resumes.
Well, yeah, and I think the message is pretty simple. It's, listen, they're back on their heels right now after that last shift. Continue to press. Fight for the puck at all costs, and let's see if we can bury one.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Anaheim's moving it into the offensive end. He's got a step. Oh, what a fantastic save there.
Oh, he's got such quick hands, but he's in tight. And when you move them fast, you don't force them to move. And the goaltender's able to read it, track it, and make the save.
Puts it on net. Oh, what a chance there.
Well, it almost looked like he converted a quick release shot. He had no time or space, but unable to put it by.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Stones him on the breakaway.
10 seconds left.
Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Rhodes. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play they'll have. It's a 2-on-1. In on the attack. Takes it to the net. Shoots the goal. Wow, what a save. Here in the back half of this period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Feeds it to Leeson. Great defensive effort with the stick. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Rhodes will take it to the back of the cage. Oh, wow, what a pad save by Reimer. Puck picked up by Carrier.
Rhodes really out-battling everyone in her space as she stumbles but still manages to hold on to the puck, and that looked easier than it is because, man, she's able to corral it and get a shot to the net.
Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. She handles the pass. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Sends a pass over. Levels him with the hit. Scooped up along the wall by McGinn. Steps into the offensive end. Shot! Easily turned away with the glove. Moves it quickly over to White. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shot! And he's got the answer for that one. And that's intercepted by Marchessault. And he loses control of the puck. Denies him in close. Here's a chance. And does it again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. Vegas jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Here's a short pass to Strome. They've got numbers here. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Quick feed to Stevenson. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. Picks up the puck. From the point. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and...
Oh, get out of the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save just when you think that he's...
Oh, what a save.
That doesn't swing the momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. The Golden Knights play it along the wing. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Look at this, 2-on-1. Byron dishes it off. Oh, what a stop shutting down that rush. Wow. Anaheim's got the lead here late in this first period. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner.
The Knights' big prize.
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Golden Knights need to find their their legs, James. There's been no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game. They've got zero possession time. They've got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
Anaheim's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Vegas with a big defensive zone faceoff. Pujols taking it from his own end. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Here comes the official's call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play's going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Vegas is set to go back to work on the power play.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the punter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Here's a shot. Comes up on the stop as he got a piece of the blocker on it. Oh, spectacular save on the play. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
Big opportunity here for them. They'll have plenty of time to work this 5-on-3.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Anaheim's moving it up the ice. Fires it into the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Nice zone entry from the middle. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't maintain possession. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. White's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Quick pass to Anderson. Makes a save again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
And he slides it quickly to Carrier. Great poke check on the reach. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Moves it to Kolesar. Denies him! And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Slides it on over to Anderson. And he can't hang on after that hit. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Fires it on net. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. A goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Carrick's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Golden Knights take possession here inside the offensive zone. Works it across to Carrier. There's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Benoit. All alone! Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
And now he angles it across to Benoit. Here's a chance. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Lots of time left in this period. Anaheim's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Vegas has it in their own end. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. The Ducks gain possession. Through center. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Pujols moving the puck through his own zone. The Ducks get a hold of it. Takes the feed from his own end. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Here's a shot. And there's a whistle after that big-time shot. I think it busted the glass.
Yeah, it didn't shatter, though. It's amazing today with the new technology of the sticks and the way these players shoot the puck that it didn't just blast and shatter and explode. Instead, it's a crack, so the maintenance crew will come out and they'll just replace the panel.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. He grabs the puck here at the point. Denies it in front. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Ducks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Stevenson's won the faceoff. The Golden Knights are in transition. The Ducks have it now. Anaheim's gained the line and into the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, flushes the leather. What a stop. The Ducks have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. Quick snap. Oh, he got huddled by Reimer.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Drysdale's got it in the defensive end. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Stop that one. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Here's a blast. Turns it away on the slap shot. Quick pass across to Carrick. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Carrick's got it behind the net. Here's a short pass to Brew. The Ducks have it in the offensive zone. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity. Pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
McNabb's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up.
Reimer's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. When it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
The Golden Knights with a 4-on-3 power play coming up.
4-on-3, what a huge opportunity here. The ability to move the puck, create open lanes, and look for that one-timer.
Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he makes a save there. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Centering pass in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. From the open ice, they gain the line. And now it's blocked by Carrier. And that goes off course off a body.
Anderson's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Anaheim's extended the lead to 2 goals now here in the second. They look good tonight.
Well, they look great, and I'm not surprised by the score. I mean, they've dictated the pace of play, but it's more about how they've dominated in the shot selection. They put a lot to the net, James, and they've been rewarded for it.
And that was stopped.
Reimer's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
Takes it right in the chest. Vegas now has a short power play with their penalty expired. Breakaway! And cut the one out of the net.
Strome's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Handles a great feed here in the neutral zone. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired. Gets in front of it. He looks deep to McGinn. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And that's deflected. Vegas has it behind the net. The Ducks going to work on offense. There's another stop. Fires away. Oh, and a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
They are really feeling it now here in the O-zone. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Here we go. They've and that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
The Ducks continue to hammer the accelerator here in the offensive zone tonight.
They've been incredible almost through 2 periods of play here. And I mean, their O-zone possession time is dictating it all. The ability to get to the net and, of course, the motion on the outside, which is disrupting the coverage and opening up the lanes.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Vegas takes possession along the wall. Takes the bank pass feed. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Anaheim's looking to break out. Headman pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Shuts him down. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Rhodes from the back end. Quick feet. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The Ducks win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck to Drysdale. Shot! Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Reimer. Gaudet's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Here's a chance, and that one's denied.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
And he gets in front of that. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Anaheim's got the puck now. comes up empty on that one. Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Knocks the puck loose. Sends the pass over. Anaheim's got it into the offensive zone. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Denies him with the pad. Quick pass to McGinn. Saucer pass. Anaheim's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot, and there's the save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Anderson's out for the remainder of the game, James. With that injury he suffered earlier, we've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Heads to the back of the net. Here's a shot. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Oh, what a save on the play. Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
They are really pouring on the pressure here. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. In all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. And there's a collision. Here's a shot. Big save right there. Oh, there's a hit. And they finally clear the zone. And here they go the other way. Broken up at center by Carrier. And he passes it up ahead to Stevenson. And that's broken up by Terry. Here's the pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Well, that's a goal scorer's goal, James. I mean, he's got great moves, he's got great hands, and he finds his way to the back of the net. I mean, he has to manipulate the defender, pull him out of position, and he does yet again.
The Ducks are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
And that one's turned away. Pass across to Leeson. They've got some momentum here. Sends it across. Takes it to the net. And that goes off course wide.
You can go games without getting to the slot. She gets a great chance here on net and misses. The tender doesn't even have to make a save.
And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. And it's a quick pass to Leeson. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Tremendous stop by Reimer.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Anaheim's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. The Golden Knights start with the puck in their own end. Slides the puck over. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come on the attack. Puck grab by McGinn. Loses his balance on the play. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
We'll answer all of those questions at our skills competition. For tickets to one of the most exciting competitions this season, check our website out or call us here at the stadium.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Ducks have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
Takes a shot. Denies him with the pad.
sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
Moves it to Stevenson. The Ducks gain possession. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Officials stop the play and listen to this place erupt.
Yeah, you know how you change the energy for your team right there, James. All the fans are on their feet giving you a standing ovation, and that's just a great feeling.
Unbelievable. The Golden Knights win the draw on their own end. Vegas has the puck. Snaps it on net. Great save from in tight.
Well, this is an incredible...
Oh, what a chance here. Over the line. Ran on a runway on the play. Cutting to the front of the net. And he elects to explore his options. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Moves it quickly over to scores. And the pylon continues. And these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough. And they paid money and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water.
The Ducks continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Sends the feed in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, it stops him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Receives the pass. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Anaheim's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Comes up with a monster save in front. Vegas brings the puck in from center. Makes the glove stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Anaheim's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. Vegas goes to work in the offensive zone. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Quick shot! And he shuts the door on that. Denies him again.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. McKinnon's crossed the line and gained the zone. Unable to reach that one. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Big-time blocker stop by Lindholm. And a quick save on that one.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Puck dumped in, and the forwards will head off. Can't keep a hold of it. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing.
The Ducks' top line is coming onto the ice. They've been so effective. Their chemistry is unbelievable. They have a ton of motion, and they're real tough to defend.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Anaheim's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. The Ducks will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And that's poked away by Strome. Picked up along the wall by Korsak. Vegas will play it at center. Now a quick pass to Poirier. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Vegas is Charles ready to go back to work on special teams.
Power plays can be so finicky, and you have to adjust on the fly when it isn't working. Read the ice that's given, and you can't get cute when it isn't working. You got to find a way to get it to the net. What better opportunity than getting traffic there as well?
Here's a short pass to Meloche. Huge steal in his own end. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Anaheim's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick feed to Drysdale. Vegas has possession of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Kara.
Oh, how do you miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Ducks played along the boards. Back at the point, they set it up. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. The Golden Knights have it behind the cage. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Makes a move in front. How did he stop that one?
Man, he was...
They scored! And if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in. This game's so deflating when you give up so many goals, James. But you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction. But what can they do with it now? They got to build. The part's over.
The Golden Knights are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Quick pass to White. And a textbook pad save there. Directed over to Drysdale. On the backhand, he scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie, because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Ducks probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Takes the pass. Here's a blast. Oh, what a stop on the play. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Moves the puck. And he easily stops that one. Grabbed along the board by McGinn. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Stevenson. White's got it against the boards. Moves it to Marchessault. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The Ducks don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Dives down low to block it. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Ducks have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Vegas wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Gets down low and blocks the shot. Picked up along the boards by Drysdale. And that's just out of reach. Vegas plays it along the wall. The Ducks have it from their own end. Anaheim's on the attack. Fires it. Rhodes is on the attack. Vegas has it in their own zone. Oh, this looks dangerous. Across the line. Slides it across. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush. Here's a chance. Puts it on net. Nice save from point-blank range.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Tosses it on to Terry. Vegas takes possession at center. Quick feed to Cormier.
Change him up! Change him up!
Takes a back at the point. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Taves wins it in the offensive zone.
Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Vegas wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Handles the puck. Carries Kane the line and on the attack. He's got a step.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury in the back of the net.
Anaheim's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Anaheim's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Down the right side and into the zone. Here he is on the backhand. And a nice save there as play continues.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space, Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Anaheim's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. The Ducks win it. Shot right in front! And he gets in the lane to block that. Amadio stick handling in his own zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Here we go, odd man rush. And he's got that one. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Strong's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Puts it off the post. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Strong's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Denied that one. Anaheim's got control of the puck. Oh, another great save right there.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now. Vegas is going to spend a lot of time with the video coach after this one, James. And you know that it's going to be every unit, every single line that's going to be in there because everyone did something wrong in this one.
Anaheim's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. The Golden Knights take possession off the faceoff.
Just gets enough to keep it out.
All alone!
Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Vegas plays it along the wing. Poked away by the goaltender. The Ducks have it now. Here they come. Moves it quickly over to Terry. Here he is in close. Big time stop. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he makes the save on that play. And he takes the pass. Can't get it to go. Here's a short pass to Benoit. Odd man rush. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he slides it quickly to White.
Shot! Oh, he stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
The Ducks are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Denies him with the pad save.
Well, those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes the save.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Marchessault's got it in the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Ducks have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Anaheim's got possession here in their own end. With some open space at center. Here they are on the attack.
He scores! And there's the hat-trick. 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team. But they've dominated, playing really confident all night long. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Anaheim's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Anaheim's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Quick feed to McGinn. Moves inside! And he goes back to regroup. Quick pass to McGinn. Let's it go! Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gotta be looking for the hattie. The goaltender, he's gonna want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Moves it to Meloche. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Shot! And he had the answer on that one.
Fire it! Fire it!
And he takes the dish. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Ducks just had one of those nights where I'm sure everybody in the organization is going home smiling.
How they should be. They had the puck on their stick, and they retrieved it. And once they retrieved it, their opponent was chasing the game, and that is a wonderful place to be, James. Playing for Canada all those years, I certainly know what that felt like.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Peace. You know, and the anticipation for a young player trying to crack a roster spot in the National Hockey League, and on the heels of this preseason performance in her first game, I thought she was great. I think she took a major stride forward to making this team. Now, one game is not going to make or break it here in this exhibition portion of the season, but I'll tell you what, if she can maintain this play, she's going to find a spot on this roster. She's going to find a way to make this team if she continues to play the way she did tonight. Great game, well done, and my hat's off to her in there. All right, let's get back to the phones. Let's go to Joey on line 3. What's up?